Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today, Rings of Power episode 6. You know, last episode we got introduced to some new clues about who these characters might be, and it has totally changed for me what I expected coming out of the first couple of episodes. And what I mean by that is, the first couple of episodes I seemed convinced that Maiar, or the fallen Maiar or Meteor Man, was indeed going to be Sauron or Anatar and his second age guys. But that was all obvious misdirection now with the clues from the last episode. It's clear to me now that Hellbrand is Sauron, which means that this person, especially given the moon reference and whatnot, is either Tilion, the man in the moon, as Bilbo's song referenced in Fellowship of the Ring, or he's going to turn out to be one of the two Blue Astari. I think they were Paladin or Alatar. So kind of curious about that. But going back to Hellbrand, you know, I had said in maybe one of the first episodes that I thought that he was Sauron, Meteor Man was Sauron, based on Gil-galad's reference to Galadriel bringing back evil into the world if she didn't herself go to Valinor. Well, she didn't go to Valinor, she jumped off the ship, and that perfectly coincided with that meteor returning to Middle-earth. But now I take it to be far more literal. After this last episode, when he says that she is going to bring evil back to the world, he means that she's going to actually put evil on a boat and take him back to Middle Earth, like literally. I kind of took it metaphorically in the first episode, and it after last episode seems to be pretty literal, that she's going to actually take Sauron back to Middle Earth with her, purposefully. She's already suspecting he's not who he says he is, based on some simple clues about his skill and, I guess, swordplay that are exhibited when he picked the thing up off the ground with his foot. She said no other blacksmith I know could do that, and she's obviously, with that little look after that statement, seemingly not convinced he is who he says he is anyway. But she's still going to go along with it because she's got all of these other people kind of dependent upon this story of him being this Southern King. So she's kind of stuck. Even if she is reluctant now, she's not going to back down. She's going to go take that force to Middle-earth and go fight. So with that said, that's the interesting part about this character, Hellbrand. He is Sauron, it seems clear, and he is very reluctant to want to go to Middle-earth. He doesn't even want to expose that side of himself, and he seems like he just wants to retire, in other words, or just get away from it. And there's probably no distance he can travel that's far enough, but there's a reference I would make to another show here. So if anybody's seen the series Black Sails, it's a fictional pirate in a world of real-life historical pirates, but Captain Flint, the fictional pirate, goes to Charleston to broker a deal with the mayor there. And he ends up getting caught, tried for piracy, and they're going to hang him, right? But in the end, when he gets a chance to speak at his own trial, he basically just says, look, you all need a monster, and if you need that monster so badly, I guess I'll be that monster. And Hellbrand basically says the same thing to Galadriel, or infers it, that she says that I can't escape the violence within me, and the only way to get past that violence is to go back to Middle-earth and just jump right into it, right? So I'm not going to escape violence without conducting more violence. And she basically convinces Sauron that violence is a necessary and intrinsic part of the world. So she talks Sauron into going and being himself, and basically says to him the world is not going to resolve itself without that. So even though she didn't know what she was doing, she actually just talked Sauron into going to Middle-earth and conducting war on all its people. So curious to see how this goes. I could be off, but it seemed pretty obvious. They were just throwing it in your face that Hellbrand is Sauron in episode 5. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm curious. Let's roll it. Ooh, okay. Yeah, looks like we're ready to go to war.
We were cast off by shackles.
I'm still assuming this guy is either one of the first orcs or
Frost and valor.
somehow was part of the process to develop these orcs.
Our enemy may be weak. Their numbers meager.
They're cunning, though. They're gonna drop a tower on your head.
Some of us will fall.
Waldrick.
For the first time, we do so not his unnamed slaves, but his brothers. And brothers and sisters in our home.
Yeah, this is your home, isn't it? Yeah, Bronwyn said she was going to drop this tower on their head, so I'm curious what's going to happen. Oh, they're already there. They're just marching right up to the gate. Don't tell me Waldrig was at the head of the line there next to Adar. Yeah, it appears he is. Mouth of Adar, is that what he is? Yeah, they're going to drop a tower on your head, dude. I know that it wasn't very obvious, but at the end of the episode, Bronwyn looked up at the tower and said something about this thing has stood as long as this tower has stood. They're obviously going to drop the tower on him. Yeah, look familiar, Adar?
Meaning no offense, Lord Father, but where is he? What happened to Sauron?
Yeah, good question.
Can't find tooth nor tail of him. Must have got smart and scarped.
Oh, well, let Adar answer the question, man.
The elves here.
Okay, yeah, might as well make yourself known, Arondir. What is that? Oh, yeah, I was right. Pretty smooth.
Open that door!
Oh, man, that guy just got stabbed through with a beam.
How long do we have?
Not long enough.
Yeah, they'll get a little disorganized, but they're still on their way.
It's a full day's sail into the mountains, and from there, another day's ride east into the Vale.
Signal the other ships.
Oh, they're just going
Tell them
straight
to make
towards
all
it, huh?
possible haste.
I actually am surprised Muriel came after what her father said to her. Yeah, go do your part, man.
Remember when I was little? When I used to have bad dreams?
I remember.
Well, son of Sauron,
remember what you
likely
used
to
to
have
say?
bad dreams. I'm assuming
When you were holding
Hellbrand's
in the
his
dark.
father, for one stupid reason or another.
In the end, this shadow is but a small and passing thing. There is light and high beauty, forever beyond its reach. Find the light, and the shadow will not find you.
I don't know why I predicted this kid would become the mouth of Sauron or something like that, but, you know, if
Farewell, Mother.
Hellbrand is Sauron, and I still have a suspicion that Hellbrand is her husband, then we'll see. But I don't know if any other time Maiar had any children, so that would be kind of a little weird.
It is a tradition among elves. Before the battle begins, plant one.
Oh, that's what Adar was throwing into the hole. It even looked like the
life.
same seeds. Oh, there you go. Took long enough. I was joking about planting seeds, but maybe they'll get around to it. Yeah, still you want to be outside fighting there, Theo? I think you're good in here.
They're here.
That's a lot of fire for a village made out of wood. Good plan.
Miss us!
Didn't quite miss you though. Oh, shooting like fish in a barrel here. Yeah, you know, they seem far more capable than they did in Lord of the Rings, to be honest, which is a good thing. I like this version of the orcs better. Oh! No, that's not it. It can't be over yet. Oh, they're coming from the woods. Oh. Oh, and they're good shots. Okay, well, so much for grumpy old man, I guess. Dang. You all better start running. Oh. Bronwyn. You better grab her and Theo and just take off, dude. Oh, come on, man. You'd be better off running for the woods. Oh, maybe grumpy old man is gonna survive after all. I'm surprised they're not just burning the building down. Oh, wait a minute, they're already there. And the people of this village are like, who are you all? Well, now's your time, Galadriel. Here's what you've been looking for, but it's not exactly what you're looking for. You'll figure that out eventually. That didn't last long.
It's under here.
I figured Theo saw where it was hidden. Okay. What's gonna happen now? Didn't expect that, did you? Yeah, what's going on? Oh, they were totally unprepared. Awesome. Good work, Muriel. Galadriel's story was right.
Go.
I suspect Isildur can handle a sword. Oh. Nice. Come on, Galadriel. Oh, you're done now, Adar. Yeah. Ouch. Ouch. No, that doesn't belong to you anymore. Ooh, ouch.
You remember me?
No.
Helbrand remembers him, though.
I need him alive. I need him alive.
Well, something happened in his past with this guy.
One cannot satisfy thirst by drinking seawater.
He's one of the first
You're
orcs,
one of
then.
them, are you
Yeah.
not? The first orcs.
Yeah.
Even Moriander will take orders from the master. And I seek yours. Where is he? Where is Sauron?
After Morgoth's defeat, the one you call Sauron devoted himself to healing Middle-earth.
Healing Middle-earth?
Bringing its ruined lands together. I sacrificed enough of my children for his aspirations. I split him open. I killed Sauron.
I do not believe you.
Well, he thinks he killed Sauron.
Who are you?
Good question. Yeah, do you remember me? What is that supposed to mean? He thinks he killed Sauron, but that wouldn't be the case. If he thought Sauron was a person, he might have thought he killed him.
Thank you. For pulling me back.
As you pulled me back first.
If I could just hold on to that feeling. Keep it with me always. Bind it to my very being.
I felt it too.
You know, I kind of made a comment about these two kind of a romantic thing
The Queen Regent
in what was it, the third episode? But, you know, because obviously Celeborn's not around. And if he is, she's not considering him. They should have been married by like some 2,500 years at this point, right? Not going to continue that thought, huh, Galadriel?
Bronwyn.
Oh, she don't recognize
Lord
him.
Halbrand.
Okay, yeah, she doesn't recognize him at all. But she recognizes the sigil, though.
Bronwyn.
Is it true? Are you the king we were promised?
Yes.
Still want to know what this thing does. I'm still convinced it triggers Orodruin to blow, but... Wait a minute, who's got this? Oh my gosh, is that Waldrig? Oh, see, he's triggering whatever this thing is. What did you do? Oh wow, it's just something actually with the mountain itself. Does it drain the lake? Now, did you want this to happen, Adar? I was assuming they had dug this trench so that they could travel through the land without being seen, but nope. They're purposefully using it to blow Orodruin. That'll do it. Just completely awesome. Boom. Incredible. Don't plant roots, Galadriel. Should have held on to that sword hilt. That looks pretty hot, Galadriel. You might want to move. Well, that was Rings of Power episode 6, and I'd say it was a really good episode. A lot of new information thrown at us that we didn't know before. The team up with Galadriel and Halbrand, I'm still convinced Halbrand is Sauron. There was almost a romantic interlude there, and I kind of predicted that before, but for some reason, I think Sauron is Halbrand, Halbrand is Sauron, and she really did convince him to come back to the world to commit violence. But for whatever reason, he seems hopeful. I don't know, for whatever reason, fighting alongside her, maybe he thought that there was going to be some healing, as Adar had said that Sauron, as he knew him, actually wanted to heal Middle-earth. So I don't know where we go from here. Wish we would have seen some more of the Man on the Moon or Tilion or whoever he is. I'm still curious. He could end up being somebody totally different altogether. So we'll see. Anyway, please give a like, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.